Obviously, you can't go anywhere for a massage at the moment. My clients that are waiting to see me as well, probably not sure what to do in between. This is a trigger ball. It's perfect. I sometimes get very tight down the left-hand side of my back. Just old injuries and bits of scar tissue from figure skating and snowboarding, falling over, all this kind of thing. And I've twisted my back over the years, so I've got a nice load of scar tissue here. Whether it's that or just general backache, there could be other reasons for that, like a weak core and stuff, but this is how you relieve it anyway. So I'm going to just tilt slightly and show you on the floor how to use one of these before I show you how to use the trigger ball. Okay, so this won't solve the problem, but it'll just keep it relaxed until you can get this elbow right in, okay, which will help to solve it then. So with the foam roller, you can place it on the floor, okay, and just simply lay back. So sit in front of it, simply lay back on it, use your legs as a lever to push yourself back and forth. So I lean more onto the left-hand side, because that's my tightest side of my back. You can walk back and forth with your legs as well. Go right up to your neck area, right the way down, nice and slow until you really hit the spot, and then hold it. You can even drop yourself slightly, very slowly, supporting your head over, so that you're really giving your back a good stretch the other way. And opens the spine out slightly. So just fiddle around with this and get your own position wherever the pain is. And there's mine, so I'm just rocking gently back and forth on that, and then holding and leaning will put more pressure into it. Okay, quads, to do your quads if you're sore after a workout, bring it in. You can do both at the same time. I'm just going to do the one. Okay, lean over. All right, either come onto your hands. If that's not comfortable, you can go down onto your elbows. Hands will alter your body position and put a bit more pressure in. If you bring your feet off the floor as well, okay, then you've got quite a lot more pressure going in there. Okay, you can do your IT bands just by laying on the side. So basically, wherever you need it, you just lay on it and you move yourself back and forth and use it like a rolling pin. Coming on to rolling pins, if you don't have one of these, you can use a rolling pin, as weird as it might feel. That will act the same. Obviously, it's much smaller and much skinnier. It's not as good as this, but it's a way of just rolling your muscles out slightly. In the house, most of us have a rolling pin. I have one, but I don't know why I've got one. Probably the landladies. Right, so trigger ball, okay? If you've got my pain in my back, I get scar tissue is here. So you can either lay on the ball on the floor, so you wouldn't roll around on this necessarily. You're going to just get the position, move around till you feel the trigger, which you will know because it will really hurt. Mine is there, and then lay into it. So it's like me pushing my elbow into your back. All right, giving a compression, that's called. You can ease off and then lay back into it. If you do want a little bit of movement, the best thing to do is use this against the wall. So if you place it against the wall like so, lean up against it. Okay, so that's in the right position in my back now. So it's like a fist or an elbow in my back. And then I do this, I slide up and down it. At the same time, my feet on the floor, pushing my weight against the wall. So I'm stood at a bit of an angle. The way this room is, I can't really show you the angle, there's nowhere to put the phone. So you can see there I am, that ball is in my back, and I'm just moving slightly up and down. And then I'm stopping there because that's really where the trigger is. You can put as much pressure in as you want by pushing as hard as you want back. Doesn't feel very nice, but do a little bit of this every day, and then as the days go on, it does disappear if it's just tight muscle. If this doesn't help, there's something else going on. So you can always drop me a message, give me a call, and I will talk to you over the phone If you're having problems, it could be a pulled muscle from the training you're doing at home or anything like this. I hope not. But you do have to make sure you're warming up properly before your workouts. If I do any of my one-to-ones online or my class, I give a little warm-up at the start, but the people at the moment who are doing my classes on my group are my clients. So I'm telling them beforehand, I'm texting them and telling them to warm up. Some of them have got bikes and stuff at home. So make sure you warm up before you work out at home and then have a really good cool off and stretch off afterwards. It is different to training in the gym. You haven't got all the bikes and all the equipment to use to warm up and cool off properly. Okay, any more massage tips? Just reply on this message